We've been talking a lot in our Wednesday workshops and in our newsletters and articles on LinkedIn about how leaders give their power away. And one of the surest ways that leadership authority and power is given away is when leaders don't actually know what is theirs to decide, where they need to collaborate, where they need to engage their employees, and truly understanding that when the buck stops with you in terms of what you're responsible for as a leader, that if you give away that decision making, giving to your employees the ability to schedule their own projects in their own times when they want to have it done, then that causes your performance as a leader to decline. Authority usually refers to the power to direct the performance and the behaviors of subordinates, and the issuing of expectation, mandates, and the process for exacting alignment to goals, to behavioral standards. And it's also that power to set goals, not just the end goal, but also to be the final determinant of how things will be done with the amount of resources that a leader decides are necessary for getting the role done. And so if we are giving that away because of the idea that we want to empower our employees, and certainly that is something that we need to engage employees in to increase their decision making in their role, not in your role. That when we give it away to employees, we're not really empowering them. They end up getting it wrong. We hear all of the time our clients say, I just let them do it themselves. I don't want to tell them how to do it because that's going to demotivate them. I let them do it themselves. And then they end up, the employee often will do it wrong. And often being the operative word, the leader doesn't say anything to the employee, doesn't correct them, lets them think that they've done it correctly, and then ends up having to compensate. And it's that compensatory energy, that spend of energy that leaders have to make when they give their power away. So, tips for holding on and increasing your own leadership and performance means that you have to know what is yours to decide. Everything doesn't have to be engaging with the employees, that there are things that belong to you because you are in your role. Hold on to those things. Don't give that power away to others. It is not useful. It is not productive. And it doesn't help employees improve their performance over the long run. And it certainly impacts negatively your reputation. Another thing is, if you don't know the scope of your decision-making authority in your role, go ask your own manager. Ask the senior leaders. And you might be limiting yourself without knowing it. And what can you spend money on is another one. What kind of budget? And if you don't have a budget, if you're a senior leader and you don't get to make decisions for your own budget, everything has to, down to the last dollar has to be signed off on, and you always feel like you're going and asking for permission, go and negotiate. That fear of being told no, the fear of being rejected in some way or shut down by your own boss is often another way that leaders give away their power and don't assume more power and authority in their role. This is a deflated sense of entitlement that a leader will operate from when they don't ask and negotiate for more authority while giving away authority to their own people. All right, so that's all the tips for today on improving leadership and performance by powering yourself up. Hold on to what belongs to you. Hold on to your power, affirm it, and make meaningful inroads into achieving your leadership potential. Bye for now.